Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Big Girls Need Love 2 from BluePrint. This is suggested by Damian Perry over on the Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you, Damian, for the suggestion and the donation. I do appreciate it. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Big Girls Need Love 2 is all about. Let's see what BluePrint got to say. I'm not really sure who constitutes BluePrint as far as like producer, artist, whatever. If y'all can fill me in, that would be great. But let's get it.
Hey, what nice? What's happening? For moments, what it is, brother? Hey, man, let's talk about what we know how to talk about best. What is that? Girl, right on.
Girls, I like them fat, I like them tall, some skinny, some small. I got to get to know them all.
Girls, I like 'em fat, I like 'em tall, I like 'em skinny, some small. I like 'em all. Beautiful, man, beautiful. A flavor for every day of the week, am I right? But let's I love the beginning. The instrumental is like super infectious. Just it's got this kind of like goofy fun, a little like I don't know if funky is the right word, but just like a great vibe to it, man. Sounds like we're gonna get a hard beat switch, but I'm hoping that somewhere this intro will, or the elements from the intro will make it through. Let's hear a little bit of that again.
I like them fat, I like them tall, some skinny, some small. I got to get to know them all.
Yeah, it's really interesting. The melody at the beginning is like atmospheric. It's like an envelope around everything else. You almost like can't hear it. Oddly enough, the bass line really takes the lead. The kit, it's given us a little bit of structure. Nothing too crazy.
To get to know them all.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hold up. Before we even get into the verse, that is disgusting. Just like got this like metal water bottle type of sound to it, like when you smack a metal water bottle on something hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. No doubt. I know this is true. Big girls need love too. Yo, I'm not lying when I'm talking to you. Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo. Hey boo, I know this is true. Come here. Big girls need love too. You know you want it. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you.
Really love the feel of this. Immediately getting into the verse though, my only complaint would be is that the vocals definitely melting into the melody and maybe other portions of the instrumental as well, but it's definitely the strength of the melody. I think that's really overcoming the vocal at certain points, especially in the middle of words and like on points where there's soft vowels there. Like at one point he says blue and it's almost like after the B, like the word just disappears. You can still hear it. It's still present. It's not like it's completely gone. But definitely some like EQing or something could have benefited, or I don't even know. I've been starting to think about like side chaining compressors with the vocal to the melody of the instrumental, because I feel like a lot of us forget, and even myself, I've been only thinking about this recently, that on a rap track, the vocal is actually the lead melody when it's present.
Come here. Big girls need love too. You know you want it. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you. Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo.
You got a body that it takes a horny man to appreciate. I'm not the kind of guy to trip about your weight. You my plus size princess. It must have took 3 people to get you in that dress. When I seen your
You're my plus size princess. Must have taken 3 people to get you in that dress. That's crazy. I like the plus size princess. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of the alliteration, or that might be a better example of consonants since the P's have different sounds following them.
plus size princess, it must have took 3 people to get you in that dress. When I seen your big booty, I flipped my wig, but everything else about you is just as big. You're built like Jabba the Hutt with 2 butts, one in the back, one in the front. Got my mind on my money.
she got a front butt. That's crazy. Look like Jabba the Hutt with two butts, one in the back and one in the front. Wild, out of pocket, off the rip. Honestly.
One in the back, one in the front. Got my mind on my money and my money on your food. Cause if I don't take you out to eat, you catch an attitude. I'm no Denzel when it comes to pool. I know you're only with me because I keep you full. I used to come over with condoms for smashing you, but now I bring a snack for you. Twinkies always seem to get your ass in the mood.
I like that. Just mashing you. Now I bring a snack for you. Great compound rhymes through here. Really nice. And also great pacing. It's slowed, but there's like an element of comedy. There's also like an element of realism, like the kernel of truth at the core of all jokes. Very, very fun. And as we're getting into it, I'm getting a little bit more used to the mix. It does have a very full and present sound. Everything is strong but like just slightly the vocal mixes with those strings that come in at the top. But it's all got a great sound. Just maybe a little bit of tweaking would really make it shine for my ear at least.
Twinkies always seem to get your ass in the mood, and when you're done grubbing, we go back to your room. You're so freaky when it's time to get it on. Sometimes we put ketchup on the bed before we bone. If you haven't had a big girl, let me describe it. It's like having sex with a water bed, but who needs a...
I want y'all to come up with names for using ketchup in the bedroom down below. Something that you'd find on Urban Dictionary. I'm talking like Cleveland Steamer or something like that. Do you call it the Ronald McDonald? Do you call it the Red River Runs? You know, whatever you guys think. Whoever gets the best one, I don't know what you'll win, but maybe something. Also, this is a good time to mention, shout out to Damian Perry for the donation to the Buy Me a Coffee, as well as everybody else that supports over there. I truly do appreciate it. Your support makes a difference. It helps me pay the bills and not worry about what I'm doing, even if it's just a little bit. So I'm very grateful for anything y'all can give. It really does help out. And another special shout out to Damien for copping the deluxe edition of Dabda off of the Buy Me a Coffee as well. It's up there for digital download. Check out the link tree in the description if you'd like to support, if you want to grab a copy. Just check it out. Much appreciated, y'all. Let's get it.
Had a big girl, let me describe it. It's like having sex with a water bed. But who needs a bed when you're there to lay on? Who needs a pillow when I got your big arm? I love being lost inside your...
Normally, when you think of using a girl as a pillow, it's not her arm. That is the first thing that comes to mind. But you know, I guess it's all about perspective, right? If it depends on the size of the arm.
Got your big arm. I love being lost inside your big body. I'll let you do anything except ride me. She's double my body weight, double my fun.
Bro's like, she gonna break my hips. Can't ride this train. That's awesome. This is a great idea. I love the idea of this. I've toyed around with the thought of like, it'd be fun to make a song called like Slim Thick Saga or something like that.
Thing except ride me. She's double my body weight, double my fun. I'm doubling my pleasure like double mint gum. Double my body weight, double the fun. I'm doubling my pleasure like double mint gum. What?
Okay.
I know this.
Cool. I like that. A little type of like hook, repetitious section right there, repeating the word double over and over again, but finding a new context to put it into. It's really interesting because at first it started to remind me of like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has this scheme he did on a track where he hits up maybe like 12 bars in a row. But because up is such a versatile word, it just hits different every single time. This is a little bit more repetitious and you know, more like a hook rather than like a straight run, but still kind of cool how that idea can be transformed.
Mint gum. What?
I know this is true.
Yeah.
Big girls need love too. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you.
We're not lying.
Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo. I know this is true.
It's true.
Big girls need love too. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you.
Yep.
Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo.
You got a body that it takes a horny man to...
Okay. And I'm starting to get a little bit better of the idea of the structure, right? So we had an intro, then we had what I'll call a pre-verse, then we got into the verse. We just heard the pre-verse again, but now it comes in almost as like a post hook, but think about it whatever way you want. Regardless, nice flow of the track, nice repetition in some places, nice variety in other places. And I'm starting to realize that earlier where I thought the girl was calling him blue, and that's why I thought the word had melted into the beat. Instead, it was boo. But when you're a dude named Blueprint, it's easy to get that confused. So let's keep it rolling. I'm feeling a little bit better about the mix now that I actually caught that.
Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo.
You got a body that it takes a horny man to appreciate. I'm not the kind of guy to trip about your weight. I know why you've been skipping dinner. The white boys been telling you you need to be thinner. I used to get uncomfortable whenever we ate, cause you would just sit there and stare at the plate. But I've been saving hella money since I know what's up. No more dinner days cause you just throw it up. But I still got love for you.
Interesting. I'm not sure what exactly is going on here because it's like all about this love for big girls. Now he's talking about like throwing up the dinner, but also before that he's talking about like buying her a bunch of food. Sensing a little bit of conflict here towards the end.
Would just sit there and stare at the plate. But I've been saving hella money since I know what's up. No more dinner days cause you just throw it up. But I still got love for you, even though I don't know what to do. Everywhere we go, people give grub to you, cause you look like a hungry POW.
Whoa, everybody give grub to you because you look like a hungry POW. It's interesting. Like, I think I'm on the right track here. The whole first half of the song is just about the big girls, but then he talked about like the white boys tell you need to be skinny. And now it's starting to sound like we're getting into like an eating disorder portion of this, referencing bulimia with the throwing up. And then, I mean, the thinness and everything of, maybe anorexia or, I mean, whatever it might be. If you're not eating, of course, you're just going to lose weight regardless of the mechanism there. But very, very interesting twist here. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's keep it rolling.
Cause you look like a hungry POW. Sometimes I think about just leaving. I wanna break up with you, but you won't give me a reason. We've been together 3 years, I never seen you eating. You're so skinny, I can see your heart beating. You're half the calories and half the fat, but Blueprint still loves you even if your chest is flat. You're half the calories and half the fat, but Blueprint still loves you even if your chest is flat, girl. I know this.
Well, that's respect right there. That's respect right there. You still gotta show them love. I mean, they 3 years deep. Come on, but it sounds like this girl needs some help. I can't be the only one thinking that.
You even if your chest is flat, girl.
I know this is true. Big girls need love too. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you. Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo. I know.
Fascinating. So we get like two sides of the track where basically he's like, look, I like them both ways. And I guess in the intro, he did introduce that idea. I'm still kind of conflicted about the fact that he's talking about like, I've never seen you eating, the throwing up, like a hungry POW. Like, you gotta be in bad shape to like be that thin, to fit that type of imagery.
Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo. I know this is true. Big girls need love too. I'm not lying when I'm talking to you. Skinny girls need somebody to call them boo.
Look at me, I'm skinny. My bad, I kind of paused it in the middle there. But that was Big Girls Need Love Too from BluePrint. Really fun beat. After getting through it and starting to realize a couple things, I realized that the mix was actually like pretty crispy. And the instrumental was cool. A lot of fun stuff in there with the strings and that like metal water bottle sound that just like runs through the whole thing was great. But once again, thank you to Damian Perry. Truly appreciate all the support. Much love to all of y'all out there watching. Thank you again. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. And I will catch you all next time.